Hello people, just got back from Donny's show and I bought 4 tarantulas. But starting off with this, I bought 3 of them tubs because I find them really handy. That's the one that I already had. But yeah, as you can see, these have got numbers on them, 666 to be exact. And that's what were on my wristband. So, I won a cave and the thermometer. I think it's a thermometer. Yeah, thermometer. So yeah. I won them for free. If it's free, can't really complain. So yeah, Devil Child much won me some stuff, and that's the first time I've actually won it. So I'm quite, well, quite surprised. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I won that for free. I bought 3 of these tubs because they're only £1 each. They have been used. As I tried to wash one out, but I just thought, oh, I forgot. I've already got one that's clean. So yeah, I'm gonna wash them in a minute. But yeah, I've got 4 enclosures set up. You won't be able to see them very well because the enclosures have steamed up a bit, but once they're in these, you will be able to see them clear as day. So to start off with, Spar Boffria Hoffmanni, £35. And you can't really see it too good. Yeah, you can see a bit there. So yeah, decent size. It hasn't got its horn yet, but yeah, I'm going to try and get that out as quick as possible because it doesn't like humidity. It likes it quite dry. So yeah, that's that. Spar Boffria Hoffmanni, and to be fair, £35 for a... By the way, these are all captive bred. 35 for a captive bred grown on sling. Pretty good price, so I'm quite happy with that. Second, Phomictopus platus. You can see it there, just. It's coming up to the side. I've fell in love with the Phomictopus genus. John 3800 has some, and I love them. I love just something about them. There were another Phomictopus, but it was a bit small for my liking, plus that £14. Phomictopus platus, which is that size, captive bred. Can't really complain. Next, P. Mac. What could that be? P. Mac Haller. You can see it there. I did buy. By the way, all these 3 are from the same people. This is from somebody else. They were selling Tigris, which looks exactly the same and supposedly is the Mac Haller, but I wanted to be safe and buy a Mac Haller, so I bought a bit smaller for a bit cheaper off somebody else, and that's a P. Mac. So yeah, P. Mac Haller. And finally, by the way, that was £20. So yeah, 35, 14, 20. £25. Pamphobedius fortis. You can't see it all because it's completely steamed up, but it's huge. It's big as that. It's as big as that, so that's why it's getting the bigger one. But yeah, Pamphobedius fortis. And for £25, that is a really good deal. All these are really good deals, to be fair, because £35 for a Spar Boffria Hoffmanni. I've seen wild caught adults for about £90, so can't really complain for a captive bred sling. That's just amazing. £14 for that. £20 pretty average for that. I've seen for the same price off someone else, but yeah. And then for me, the Pamphobedius fortis, £25, and that's huge. So yeah, I'll just move on to this, and I'm just gonna rehouse them all. So I'm gonna do them. Hopefully they won't run off, but I'm gonna do it. They shouldn't really run off. None of them are too skittish, from what I know. So we should see how it goes. So yeah, back in a second. I thought I'd start with the smallest first. By the way, firstly, I'm going to rehouse them, and then after I've rehoused them all, because I want to get them rehoused quite quick, I'm going to feed them and water them. So yeah, this is the Pamphobedius Mac Haller. It says species Mac Haller, and it also has on top, it was like commas. It actually is the Mac Haller. It's confirmed it is 110% Mac Haller. So yeah, let's see how it is. Hungry. Definitely hungry. Can I have my tweezers? So it's definitely hungry, so that should be fun to watch eat. Come on. I want to get into your new tub. Come on. Get with that. Keeps attaching itself. Oh, these flicking hairs! No, bless it. I'll put it to... It's quite awkward to do. Can't really lean it anywhere. Will it stay? No, it's not going to stay. Okay. do. Just because this is a taller one, I'm just going to try and do it as quick as possible. It's in a tall cup and it's quite small. I'll try and do it again like this. One. Go side. Go. Wrong way. Right way. Hey. No, this is absolutely gorgeous. I've wanted one of these. I did not expect to get one of these at the show though. I wanted these for quite a while. I've been looking at tarantulas, but I just thought I'd wait, and I finally got one. Oh, now that is the money shot. Absolutely gorgeous. Just get its feet in, and then it'll get fed. Come on. Get in. Definitely alive and well. And a bit skittish, but not too bad. There. Done. By the way, that's just off the side of the thing. It just reminds me of it's Matt Cowler, but I've got nothing else that looks like that bright red and black abdomen. Give me a sec, I just need to close this. Oh, I'll just close it and move on to the next one. So yeah, that's the Matt Cowler rehoused. Back in a sec. This is the Phimictopus platus, and again I've just moved the label onto there to remind me what it is. Very nice, very big bum as well, so let's hope this is easy as well. A little bit skittish. Come on, go outside. Go outside. Come on. Hello. No, sorry, camera focus. There we go. As you can see, a very big bum. And a very odd pattern on the abdomen. Just make sure it's in. Yep, I'm just going to put the lid on before it runs off. So yeah, that is the Phimictopus platus. Very calm for a Phimictopus. I seem to be getting lucky with them. Okay, back in a sec. This is the Sparbophria hoffmanni. Sparbophria hoffmanni, that's right. You can see the tiny bit where the horn's coming through in the middle of the carapace. So this is going to be gorgeous when it gets a bit bigger. They are the horned bird eater, but they don't actually get too big. They only get about 6 inches, so not a huge bird eater species. Like the Macala gets about, well, compared to the other species I bought, that gets about 8 inches. That gets about 8 inches. So the P Mac gets about 8 inches. The Phimictopus platus gets about 8 inches, and the Prophibetius fortis gets about 8 inches. So yeah, this is a bit smaller, but I do like my large tarantulas. Let's see how it reacts. Full focus. Oh, definitely hungry. Oh, another one that should be feeding. I think the platus is in primo. Definitely hungry. Okay, let's get you. By the way, this has got a deeper tub because it is bigger, and I just thought it can last a lot longer. Come on. Get the side. Oops, sorry. Let's see what I'm doing. Come on. Oh, you're going to be an awkward one, aren't you? Come on. Sorry, it's hard to hold the camera and angle stuff. Bit of soil fell in, but yeah, there's no way it back in. That was easy peasy. So, actually, the middle of the abdomen, I think it might have been no, there's a bit of dirt on it, but yeah, you can see a tiny horn. There's a tiny bit of dirt on top of it, but yeah, that's where the horn will come through. So yeah, this is a species I have wanted for quite a while, and this was another one I didn't think I would see. So I am proper happy about this. This is one of my all-time favourite species of tarantula. But I do like, people don't know this, but I do like horned, great horned baboons and stuff, but I just don't like baboons, so this is like the dream spider for me. So yeah, we shall move on to the last one. Well, the last one, then we're going to feed them, so yeah, just leave it be, and move on to the next one. Quite calm though. They've all been calm. The platters went a bit crazy when I put the lid on, but yeah. Okay, moving on to the next one. This is the Pamphobedius fortis, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap it onto the top, and then I'm going to tap it back down, because basically the top, it can get there, but it's going to be, as you can see, it's a bit tight to the lid, so that's why I've made it a burrow. So yeah, hopefully it won't be too skittish, because as you can see it is quite big, but you couldn't see it before, so yeah. And it's a hair kicker, as you can see by the abdomen, and it's doing it already. Come on. Come on. See? Don't have to be too hard, do you? Come on, get your leg out. Okay. That's that done. So the camera's out of focus, I'm just sorting the tub back out. So yeah, that was £25. It's £25 I've spent in a long time. Okay, now we're just going to tap it down. Yep, another one that'll be hungry. I think the only one that won't eat is the Phomictopus platus, because I do think it is in pre-molt. Come on. Down. There we go. Easy peasy. So yeah, now I'm just going to go and feed them. So I'm going to get my locust and get my water bottle, and we'll feed them and water them. Back in a sec. This is a tiny bit bigger than what I'd usually give it, but if I'm honest, the mediums are way too small. So hopefully it shall be hungry. I'll just stun the cricket a bit, as I always do with the ones that are a bit bigger. It's not working. Okay. So this is the I need to flip this one the name. Pamphobedius fortis. So yeah. Hopefully it will be hungry. It's literally the size of it, but my sling, if my slings can take down something the same size as it, I don't know. I don't see why this can't. It did go for the tweezers, so I do think it is. Either that or it's just pissy. Ooh. Yes! You beauty! Oh, this has already become one of my favourites. Ah, that's great. Oh, I'm well chuffed about that. So yeah, that is the last you'll see in this video of the Pamphobedius fortis. This is going to be a little tank when it gets older. Okay, well I'm just going to fill its water bowl up and let it get on with its meal. So we shall move on to the next one. Back in a sec. So this is my Sparbophria hoffmanni. It should eat, to be fair. Plus I've got a bit of a softer locust, so yeah. Yeah, just checking it. 1, 2, 3. Get off me. I think it's freshly malted because it is quite. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Is it bothered? It is the question. I think it might be primo. Oh, I can't tell, I can never tell. Oh. Seemed interested. Does seem interested because it went for the tweezers, so. If it moves now, it should grab it because it keeps going towards it. So. Hopefully, me waiting won't. Yes. Bit of a gentle takedown, but I'll wait for it to munch again. You gonna munch again? No. So yeah, this is my Sparbophria hoffmanni. By the way, I just mentioned this now. I do say most of the time I say the American versions of the names because I was talking to quite a few people at the show, and they were like, it was saying like Phomictopus, like, what now? somewhat weird. He was saying all the Latin names really weird, like, oh yeah, I forget I used the American ones because I listened to John 3800. So yeah, well, it's Canadian, but you get the point. So yeah, we shall leave this one be to eat its meal. Hopefully it'll probably dig down, to be fair, because it is quite small, but I'd give it that's why I give it the height. I forgot to fully mention. If it wants, it can dig down, but also it can just chill out top and it can do whatever it wants. So yeah, we shall move on to the next one. My Phomictopus platypus with a very big bum, but I don't think it's going to eat, to be fair, but saying that, it probably will. Because it's got a big bum, and I think it might be in pre-molt as well, but anyway. Doesn't seem interested at all. It is stunned, by the way, it's not dead. Just plain dead because it's stupid. Yep, it's not interested. Before it escapes, I'm just going to take it out. Okay, well. Just pop it back in. Yeah, back in. Well, I'm just going to get this back in and water it, so yeah. And the Phomictopus platypus didn't want to eat, but to be fair, it's got a massive abdomen, so it don't really matter. Okay, moving on to the last one. And finally, all the way back to the PMAC howler. The Phomictopus platypus actually tried to go for my finger when I was closing it, so it's like, oops. Okay. It's a bit big for it, but it should. Yes! Bit big for it, but it's going to do a acrobat act, and oh my god. I love Mac howlers, they're so gorgeous and such a crazy team. Look at that fangs. Fang action. See, it's nearly, but it is the same size as it, and it can take it down with ease. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I'll just put this back in and I'll just do a quick recap. Okay, back in a sec. So yeah, just to wrap this up, Phomictopus fortis, what I bought for 25 quid. I put the prices on just so I can remember how much money I saved. So yeah, that's the fortis, and that's that 8. That's the Sparbos Rehousing, and it's 8. The Phomictopus platypus is in there, but I didn't eat, and the PMAC howler, which did eat. I also picked up 3 tubs, they're the other ones, but I'm going to keep them anyway. And I also won a thermometer and a cave. Don't know what I'm going to use the cave for. So yeah, pretty good pickups, I'd say, and especially for the price. So in total I spent 25, 35, that's 60, 64, no, 60, 74, 94, 3, so I spent £97, which I'd say is pretty good. So yeah, thanks for watching, see you in a bit.